Hey everyone, it's Mama Does Nails and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all having an amazing day. I have some Born Pretty PR, but before I go into that, I just want to say hi to you all and thank you for continuing to watch videos and shorts on my channel. I know I've not been uploading as consistently as I did in the beginning, and that's just because life sometimes happens. And one thing I've learned in this past year is that you need to leave room in your life for changes, because if you don't, then you can probably fall into some big hole of depression. Now that I've learned that, it's been definitely a lot easier to kind of deal with the things that are happening. I'm a mum. I became a single parent 2 years ago, and since then I've been trying to navigate being a single parent again, but with two boys. And when you can't co-parent amicably, it's like one of the worst situations that you could ever wish for. And that is currently what's happening. And my youngest was also recently diagnosed with autism. So there have been so many changes, all of them which at the point they were happening, I realized I didn't have that room, because I was just like, no, I'm doing this. I'm launching my nail career. I want to focus more on videos and uploading and getting monetized, all these things. And then life happened. And like I said, not having that room is so dangerous. And that's what I have learned. So that room now has allowed me to just navigate everything that's happening, get my son and our family all the support that we need. And it's ongoing. I'm really literally still at the beginning of all of this. It's also new to me. So much information. It's super overwhelming, but I'm dealing with it. And so yeah, that's the reason why you're not really seeing me uploading. I'm not going live and things like that, because I've had to kind of reprioritize certain things. So I do upload now and then, and I do hope that in the future, once things become more settled, I will be able to return back to you guys with definitely more nails, because I'm trying to find a way to incorporate nails with my life. Nails, and not just about doing nails and looking fancy, but just doing nails and also helping others. So definitely, guys, stay tuned and thank you for listening. And I have a little cold, so I sound so congested, but I love you guys. So anyway, guys, we're going to get into this video now. So Born Pretty was so kind to send me some products to try, and I can't wait to get into it. So I have 2 cat eyes, 2 jellies, and this poking gel. Now I actually did buy the black and the white combo for myself for my birthday, but when I saw it on the PR list, I thought, well, this is Christmas time, so we're going to need a lot of white. So I got, you know, the white one, and it comes with the poking gel base. So you would get it as a combo, and you definitely need this. I have played around and swatched around, so we'll get into that. So first of all, I think we're just going to get into the swatching. I have some swatch sticks here at the ready. So let's go in with this Moonlight Milk. It's JN75 and it's a glitter jelly gel. And again, this time of the year, what? This is literally, this is for this time of the year. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch this. Now, though it's a jelly gel, we can see it's so opaque, and this is just one coat. I mean, you could make this as opaque as you wanted, but also as jelly, I guess. And if you wanted this probably looking more jelly, maybe ombre it or use some top coat and kind of dilute it down. But I think this is perfect for this time of the year. So that's one coat. I'm going to put that in the lamp, and I'll probably do 2 coats of that anyway, because I want to see what it looks like in full opacity. So I have done 2 coats and I have top coated, and this is what JN75, this Moonlight Milk glitter jelly gel looks like. And as I said, I think it's perfect for this time of the year. If I put it against my skin like that, you can see it's giving all that snow. The shimmers are so beautiful. So I think it's perfect for this time of the year, 100%. Now I'm going to swatch this other milky jelly gel. It's JN84 and it's pink. And, you know, for those of us who we love a pink Christmas, I think this would be perfect for your pink Christmas nails. And one coat of this is, you know, definitely translucent. And again, I think it's up to you. I will do most likely 2 coats because I would like to build the opacity. And I think if I was going to have it share, I would put like a blooming gel down and then put it down so that it's not looking so patchy. But I also don't have any base coat on that swatch stick, so but yeah, I'm going to do 2 coats and then see what that looks like. So I'm just going to do the second coat. I hope for all of you that celebrate Christmas, that this Christmas you're just not going to do the stress. You know, every year we're just like, I'm going to do it easier this year because last year I went OTT, and then you kind of forget. But I've been having a very relaxed Christmas for the last couple of years, because the main stress of Christmas was no longer around, and it wasn't even the kids. So we are really looking forward to just having a very nice and intimate Christmas. I'm going to do the Christmas tree this weekend. So this is 2 coats, and I think I will still do a third because I like the colour and I want full opacity. So after 3 coats, this is what JN84 looks like. I do love this. And I've top coated it. Very true to the colour. And like I said, it's a milky one, so you could just choose how you'd like it. I do like it at full opacity, and that's 3 coats. So just want to compare these 2 together. So beautiful. So now I'm going to get into the cat eyes. Now, I've never swatched them, so I always try to swatch my cat eyes first, especially if it's like these ones. There are some that you know automatically are going to need a black base or a dark base. So the first one I'm going to swatch, it says Beauties. It's a water light cat magnetic gel. Oh my gosh. But the number of this is MY242, but it says on there Beauties. So, and it's, let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it's looking like. You're not seeing any pink, right? So I'm going to get that on the nail and I'm going to see. Now it's very, very translucent. And I think with the water cat eyes, that's the point. So you may want to do this on a dark base, but until I kind of try to magnetize it, I'm not going to know if that's what I want to do or if that's what I need to do. So just going to get a magnet and just see. So now just doing that, I can see that pink coming to the forefront, and I don't know if you can see that. It's so beautiful. That's giving translucency and magic. Oh my gosh. So I've done the second coat. Now let's see. I'm just moving that magnet around. And this is gorge. So this is after 2 coats, so you can really see the pink now. This is gorgeous. So after 2 coats and a top coat, this is what MY242 looks like. And you can still see the pink. It's got a really nice shift, and if you're really looking for something subtle and glassy, This is gorgeous. Wow. So I'm just going to put that down there. And then we're going to get into this other one's called Autumn Breeze, and it's MY355. And again, it's a water-light magnetic gel. So let's see what this one looks like. Now the colour might be a bit more opaque on the swatch stick this time, but we'll see. But what I love about it is the fact that it's so jelly, and yeah, I mean, with cat eyes, I love the fact that you could just leave it as is, or you could magnetize it. But we will magnetize and see. So what that undertone is, which is gorgeous. Definitely giving a nice little glow. So I'm going to cure that. Now this is the second coat. So again, I'm just going to use the magnet. So you can really see that. It's like a jelly cat eye. I'm so done. So after 2 coats and top coat, this is what this looks like. MY355. And it's Autumn Breeze. So stunning. So I'm going to also swatch these cat eyes on a dark base, because something tells me it's going to look different, and that's how sometimes you can get the most out of a cat eye. You have to definitely swatch it on different kinds of bases, and because they all just really perform differently. So I can't wait. So I'm just getting some black swatches ready. They're actually in the lamp, and then we're going to go ahead and swatch these two, and then I'm going to do a demo with the poking nail gel. So I'm going to go in with Beauties MY242, which was the cat eye with that pinkish undertone. So I'm just going to get that on the swatch. Now you can already see how much more opaque it looks on top of the black. I don't know if you can really see it, but once I get the gel down, I will show you how it's looking. So now, where that fluff is from, this is 1 coat. So I'm going to just use the magnet, and you can see already it's very responsive on the black, and you can really see the color come through. Now this is a strong magnet, but this one here isn't. And sometimes with the cat eye, you don't need an aggressive magnet, because it will just shift everything beyond. I'm going to try the beads and just see how they look. So again, very responsive with this kind of cat eye. You can just really get some really nice bespoke designs just using that. And yeah, it's just really cool. So anyway, let's stop playing and do it. But that's just like 1 coat. So again, super responsive, but again, it depends on what you really want. If you want it to look more translucent, then you would use a clear tip. So I got out another magnet just to show you, like, it's so responsive to all different kinds of magnets. So, you know, I love this kind of cut eyes. You can do so much with it. But yeah, let's just bring out everything, which is just so different on this than it is. Okay, just gonna put that in the lamp. Now I have another black swatch for the Autumn Breeze. See what that looks like. And even though this did look opaque on the clear swatch, but clearly on the black swatch you can really see the color. It's that golden yellow, definitely all the autumn vibes. Okay, all my magnets have merged. Oh, I like this. I don't think I have a cut eye this color. Oh, this is really nice. And this is on the dark swatch. So nice. See what's going on with these magnets, because they've all joined a bigger gang. Look at that. All the balls disassembled. Okay. Ooh. That's so cute. Oh, I love the depth on that. But yeah, so gorge. Okay, for the purpose of the swatch, I do have to do that. But we'll definitely do the demo nail fun. But for now, I just need to have a reference as to how this looks on a dark swatch, which absolutely is gorgeous. Look at that. So I'm going to put that in the lamp. So after not even two coats, one coat, top coat, this is what it looks like. Now we'll compare. On the left, you have a clear swatch. On the right, you have a black swatch. So you just get two different looks. Again, on the clear swatch and on the dark swatch. So it's, I love the fact that, you know, you can decide how you would want, you know, the color to look, and just do what you please. So we're going to get into this demo. I've got a dark swatch ready. So I've got the white, as I said, so I'm going to do a demo with the white. You get this little tool for the poking, and it's a decent sized jar. This is 5ml, but you get a lot in there. So for the demo that I want to do, I'm going to use this Super Shine cat eye on top of the black. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get two coats done or just one, but I'm going to see for what it is that I want to do. So I'm just going to use the magnet now and just bring everything because I want the whole nail to be magnetized. And you know, I find with the swatch, with the nail stands, they do interfere a lot with the magnet and the cat eye, so it's definitely something to think about. Now I'm just holding this in absolute random places, try not to touch it. So we've just done something so super simple. I'm going to cure. So this is how it's looking. Now I'm going to go in with my Ice Jelly 06, which is blue jelly, and I'm just going to go on top of it. And so it just looks like that. So while that's in the lamp, I'm going to open up this poking gel. Now I was making sure this was standing upright. If yours has not been standing upright, definitely make sure you do that and then use it, because if you open it before doing that, you're literally just going to have so much spill. It's just not worth it. Right, let me just do that. So this is the swatch and how it's looking. Now to use this poking gel, you do need to use the poking base, only the poking base. And this poking base is also only for the poking gel. When I read the instructions, it says you can't use it like as a base for other things. So it's just to bear that in mind. So you get that, as I said, with the black, or you get it with the white, or you get it when you get the black and white. So you know, I love the fact that it comes included, so there's no worry. So I'm just going to put a coat of that on top of this. I didn't add any other base coat. I just wiped the tacky layer of the polish, and then I went in with the poking gel base. So I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. Now, one of the things I also read before I go into the lamp is, say for instance, you really want it to open up, you don't need to do 60 seconds. You can do 30. So I'm going to do 30 seconds. Also, if you wipe the gel, well, the tacky layer off the base coat, so say like you wipe it and buff it, you would still be able to get poking, but it wouldn't be as responsive. If you don't wipe it at all, just get it out of the lamp and put this on top, it will just poke and make the biggest pokes. So I've tried different ways, and for what I want to do today, I'm not going to wipe it because I really want it to poke it. I want to poke it. So it's out of the lamp, and I'm going to use an application brush to apply the gel. So you would just put it on top like, you know, you would just paint in the nail. Fully cover the whole area that you have put that base coat down on before you start to poke. I'm so sorry. And now, using the tool, if you don't want to use this, you can use a dotting tool, or anything, but I've used other things. So I am literally just going to randomly just do something like that, and you can already see it separating, right? The whole idea is that you will now start to see, it's like the white's opening up. So I can go around some of this, so I have more openings, and it's just, you can just do whatever you want, honestly. I think this is just such a cool creation. And it's just opening up. This is like a minute in, you know, and it's still blooming, so to speak. And this is without wiping any of the tacky layer at all. And if you wipe some of it, you won't get such a big opening. So depending on what you want to do, as I said, it's just going to depend. But I wanted a lot of it to show, so that's why I did that. So, you know, once you're happy with what you see, you can just cure. And I'm just going to cure this now. I'm going to do 30 seconds in the lamp. So now in the instructions, it also says that you can use chrome on this. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I have some chrome here, and I'm just going to use my sponge. And I'm going to chrome that now. And I didn't add anything else. I literally just cured it. And I can go straight in with the chrome. So, as I said, I'm just using the sponge and just getting that chrome everywhere. And I can wipe all that excess. And that's how it's looking. You know, it's, if you love doing art and just love doing things that look different, then yeah, this poking gel is definitely for you. So I'm just gonna dust off. Oops. And then we can top coat that now. And while I put the top coat away, so I'm going to use this chrome top coat. I feel like this one's nearly finished. Just can't be bothered to move to get the other one. So we are getting the last little bit, but I forgot, so I turned it back upside down. But anyway, let's top coat this now. And I just think the effect you get is so cool. And you know, you get it in black and you get it in white. So let me know if you want me to do a tutorial with it in black, and I shall. Just need just a tiny bit more top coat. I think with the chrome and the cat eye, it just looks so beautiful. I'm just going to pop that in the lamp and I'll give you a closer look. So I just turned my lamp down a little bit so you can really see the magic. Look at that. And you know, it just looks so different. It's just a cat eye and this poking gel and some chrome, and just imagine the possibilities, guys. I absolutely love it. I think it looks so cool. Let's turn the light back on. And Mama Does Nails, thank you for watching. I know this was a slightly longer video, but I really wanted to get in depth with not just the cat eyes, but also this poking gel. And as I said, it comes in black. So definitely, if you have not checked it out, definitely check it out. And I'll leave some discount codes as well so you can save some money. All right, guys, I love you all. And Mama Does Nails. Please check me. Guys, before I go, I just literally reminded myself, before I go, I'd like to just give a massive shout out to all of you. And just, I will be back before Christmas, God willing, but if I don't, have an amazing holiday celebration with your family, loved ones and friends. And to my amazing niece, Kyla, my biggest fan, I love you. Auntie loves you. And I hope when you watch this video, you've had so much fun because we've done so many things. I'm Mama Does Nails, guys, and I'm out. Please catch me in the next one where I'll be back to do a set with something from this gorgeous set of gels. But definitely the poking gel. Something Christmassy. All right, guys. Bye.